I wanted to do this testimonial right now because I remember when I was doing the work, I really was looking for testimonials. That's something that really kept me going, especially at the beginning, knowing that people can actually heal without being in an event. And there were not a lot of people with eczema. I saw maybe like one or two, and it was something that was hard to kind of connect with because they're like, oh, I had to go to the event, but actually you don't. And I think what I wanted to share was that it's more about the daily commitment to yourself. It's more about overcoming yourself on a daily basis. The past 12 years, I had eczema. It started when I was 19 and during my parents' divorce, which was pretty gruesome and long. And I developed this condition. At the beginning it was pretty bad, but then there were times when it kind of disappeared, maybe when I went to the seaside or when it was like sun or I was less stressed. And so there were quite a few years when I didn't have anything, but then there were times when maybe there was stress or maybe there was something else happening and it kind of got worse. It was really debilitating at some points where I had to kind of just escape and go back to Belarus to be transported to the hospital and kind of just, people or the experts were doing things to me. I remember once I was actually, there were interns in the hospital who were come in and they were like, okay, so this is how eczema looks like. And I was just completely covered in the whole thing. And they were showing to them how bad it can get. In the past 3 years, it got really bad where even being at the seaside didn't really help. And I realized that I needed to change something. We tried a lot of alternative medicine. There was also some kind of hormonal therapies and whatnot. I think it was 2 years where my life was really falling apart. I couldn't do anything, nothing was helping. I go somewhere, but then I had to come back to Belarus, where I come from, for my parents literally to take care of me, and I had to be there secluded from everyone else. And I should not even tell you that eczema is not something that you want to be with people when it's all over your body. So I started doing the work last September, so it's been less than a year. And I am here right now in August 2022 at my first ever event at Dr. Joe's. And I had a few coherence healings during that time. Since I started practicing last September for kind of year, I did it kind of every day, sometimes it skips a day. And I managed to heal myself. That power is inside of you. So you don't have to be in an event to actually heal yourself. And it was debilitating. I couldn't walk, there were times I couldn't do anything, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for 6 months at some point. And just doing the work, even less within a year, it works. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope it helps someone out there.